at a nature center, but I was just driving and I saw this alongside the road, the Lichterman Nature Center. I thought, what the heck, I got some time to kill. So I pulled in, and as often happens when you just do something off the top of your head impromptu, it ends up being better than you thought. Often better than sometimes the plans you had. So this is the Lichterman Nature Center, and there's a set of trails here, and we're near downtown, or at least in the Memphis city area. And whereas it's not too different than from nature centers in the Twin Cities, these giant lily pads are really different. And I got this one right here with some water beaded into it, and it's the simple things, right? So like if I move it around, the water just doesn't it stays pulled together. Like the lily pad has some oils on it or something that keeps the water beaded together. It's the little things. Like this wouldn't happen in Minnesota because there are no lily pads. Oops. Oh, it ran into this one. In Minnesota, the lily pads aren't so big, and they're probably not even the same species of plant. And it's all part of a larger just sea of Lotus, which right now is up there. Perhaps later in the day they'll turn, as plants do with the sun. And also interesting, I saw this in Arkansas, is in these high, maybe the water is high, but you have trees growing right in the pond. And I saw this in a river in Arkansas where the trees were growing right in the water there. In fact, it might have been the same species of tree. It had those kind of columns at the trunk. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Kind of have this bumped trunk. So I think it's actually the same species of evergreen. But I'm no botanist. But anyway, elsewhere at the Lichterman Nature Center where I'm at, they have some animals in behind glass inside of one of the buildings, so I was able to see some snakes and some fish. That's always interesting. But out here is, I think the highlight so far. These lilies are enormous. Look at these flowers too. And the way the water beads into the middle, I don't know if it's dew or if there was a fresh rain, but it's just, okay, this one actually acts a bit more how you might expect, but in the center, but then you got those beads around the outside. It's really awesome. I could do this for an hour. Oh, it runs off. Anyway, nature is both incredibly calming and incredibly invigorating at the same time. That's the magic of it. And I'm happy to report here from Memphis. This is not what you think of when you think of Memphis, but here it is. I'm in Memphis, and later on I'm sure I'll show you some video of some more typical Memphis stuff downtown. But boy, what a nice surprise this was today. Alright, hope all is well. Bye.